Alright, we're at the hideout at last. We've done it.
Look, it's Arthur.
Yep. He's got it. He already made his one episode, his one appearance for the episode. It's right there. I'm saying that because we're kind of out of Arthur's, so
Right now.
if I don't die 2 times in the near future,
Which you still might.
it's possible. I might still be able to do that this episode.
There's probably gonna be a mini boss before the real boss, so.
Mm-hmm. No, of course.
Every time. Every time.
I'm not allowed to have good things. I'm not allowed to have Ellen Joe in my party.
No.
I get the S rank that looks really cool, but then actually does absolutely nothing. It's worse than like a D rank character. The 5-star character that's worse than a 1-star character in stats.
Yeah.
I don't know if that actually happens that often in mobile games, but I wouldn't put it past somebody. I wouldn't put it past some scummy mobile games to just make their 5-star super loot character freaking absolute garbage. Either as a joke or as a way to get people to pay more money. Wouldn't put it past them.
For real,
This is
though.
also why I don't play a lot of gacha games. ZZZ is the only one I would make an exception because it's actually a good game. Also, the characters are permanent, so you don't get like a whole bunch of the same character. But and even if you technically get that, it's like technically just power ups for that character and stuff. And like the story is actually pretty good and stuff for that game. And I don't even play that often, honestly, because again, too dang long. I've got to I've gotten to a chapter where I've left the city and I've not went back to play that chapter.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I'm like not even in this main city anymore. I have a base elsewhere, but it's like I'm not dealing with it right now because I just went back to play it. It's because they won't give me the one character I want to play as.
Who you want to play as?
Ellen Joe. I thought that was it. Since we kept referencing her, that would have been obvious.
Look, I'm going with the theme of the take, just being oblivious.
Fair enough. He would be. If I remember anything from the show, he would be. Kick, 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 kick. Kick, 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 kick. Punch, 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 punch. Oh, I know what you could do. If you do a punch combo while holding the opposite direction, you can do this almost useless. Like, hold on. You gotta do a punch combo. You can do that.
Like
It's like a back attack, which
like
could be useful, but yeah,
it's like the elbow from Double Dragon, but
not nearly as useful because the elbow from Double Dragon's a 1-button push.
you need someone behind you for it.
I mean, you need somebody behind you for the elbow, but you can easily turn around and just hit the 1 button to do the elbow, since it's just a punch. When you're close to an enemy that's behind you, it does like infinity damage, knocking like an Abobo out in like 2-3 hits.
Yeah.
Making it like the best attack in the entire game, unless they dodge, because they can duck the elbow. But you can keep spamming the elbow because it's a 1-button thing. Does not nearly work very well on Jimmy though. Asshole. He moves around too damn fast. Or Welcome to the playthrough where we just reference a whole bunch of other beat 'em ups and like try to compare them to this one.
Welcome to the playthrough, or would you rather be playing anything else at this point?
More or less. I like the humor of this game, but like everything else is like, man. This is the same. The backgrounds are neat for this game, but that's about it. But each level has the same 5 guys show up 300 times. When a boss shows up, they're lame and not fun to fight.
For real though.
And then, yeah. Like, man, I'd rather be fighting in a Bobo than freaking any of these bosses in this game.
At least Bobo's fun.
Sometimes, not really, but yeah.
You could punch a Bobo over and over, though.
You can't combo a Bobo. He won't let you, but you can. But he will not let you. He will beat the shit out of you if you try to combo him. Especially if you're playing the Game Boy version of Double Dragon 1. Never play the Game Boy version of Double Dragon anything except for Double Dragon 2. Double Dragon 2 for the Game Boy is a Kunio game, so that one's actually kind of fun. But don't play any of the Double Dragons for the Game Boy outside of 2. 1 and 3 is definitely dog shit. 1 is basically just the same game as the original, except there's a few added rooms randomly, and the Bobos are impossible to fight. And there's no elbow. So therefore, just an inferior version of Double Dragon 1 in every way. The arcade version of Double Dragon 1's fine. It's just an arcade game. There's no elbow, so it's still inferior.
Yeah.
I actually think the elbow is in that game, but it's not nearly as good as the actual elbow. The elbow that knocks out a Bobos in 3 hits. It's great. Over here.
To be on the same plane is not easy sometimes.
No, especially when they dance up and down 30 times. Like that guy. That guy danced around my kicks. Like an asshole. Maybe my punches would be faster to hit people with, but I doubt it. Get out of here, enemies. Out of here. I'm very hungry. All this bad guy kicking is making me hungry. Takes eternal monologue.
You don't really get very many points at all for killing people.
Nope, it's the in bonus that gives you all the points.
Yeah.
It's the spoon. Just go to show you get a lot of points for spooning. Meow, 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 meow. I was like nothing worthwhile for like half of these basic encounters. If all the boss fights in the game were as in creative as the subplots, like half of the subplots, it'd be more interesting.
Uh-oh.
Actually, no. I keep my statement. No, if the bosses were as exciting as the sub bosses, because even Speedy McSpeedface is a cool boss in comparison to any of the other bosses we fought in this damn game. Like any of the normal bosses.
No swimming.
Not trying to tightrope walk. At least the game has some variety. But no, like if any of the, I know I just got land. And I win, but it was very dangerous to land right there.
Chapter 10. Chairface writes his name on the moon.
Here we go. I think this is the level. Oh no, this is the level first. Okay, never mind.
We're on a spaceship, guys.
We're just in an evil enemy lab on top of a mountain.
Yeah.
That's what everything that we've done so far has been pointing us to. It looks like a butt right here.
I see a lava lamp, but okay.
But you can see at the bottom of said lava lamp, it's got some cheeks. Look at those cheeks.
Why is it so caked up?
It's so caked up. Like, I'm sure the tick is at this point, because I'm sure with those muscles, he's probably caked up like shit, too. We see it back sometimes. Maybe not as caked up as I was thinking. No, he's not that caked up. Maybe we can see the contours of his butt, but it's not nearly as caked up as you'd think it would be.
No. You get that Hank Hill ass.
He got that Hank Hill butt. He's theoretically like just I'm trying to think of the word I'm looking for. I hate when I have a joke and then it ruins because I don't like scientifically speaking, this man has no ass. Clinically proven, this man has no ass. Something along those lines. This man, no booty. Four out of 5 dentists agree this man has no ass.
Why dentist? Why does the dentist look at his ass?
I don't know.
One agrees that he has an ass though. He's a 4 out of 5. Like,
Well, that's because 4 out of 5 dentists always agree on everything.
is it one dentist that
The one
agrees
dentist,
on things?
exactly. Even if it makes no sense, like this guy having an ass. Okay, I'm done with that joke. All because of a stupid lava lamp. I have figured out, a side note, I have figured out he will only do the flick if you are holding the direction forward. That's the only time he does the flick. Now if I can just figure out how to get him to do the slam or the jam.
I don't think you can do that right now.
I know I can't do it right now, but
You can do. I think you can do the slappy slap, but you can't do the slam.
we're only going to figure out how to do the slappy slaps.
It's a river, y'all. I'm the only one that shows it off.
I know. And you don't even know how you do it.
Exactly.
If you knew how you did it, I would be able to do it because you tell me.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me.
No, what if I knew?
Tell me.
I can't.
Tell me.
No.
Tell me.
No.
Tell me.
Can't.
I know.
I can't tell you what I don't know.
Tell me.
Smack.
A boost. Ah, ear. Oh no, Ellen Joe left. A one-up in this video game, in this economy, next to this caked-up lava lamp?
You should have just died a couple times. Like,
Oh yeah, so we have Arthur.
yeah.
He'll never return.
You guys want to parents this episode.
He did hit the title card.
That means he can't help you, but hey,
Well, he could have helped us in the next boss anyway.
I know.
Which I thought was what we were supposed to be at. Man, I got pretty far as a kid, I'm not going to lie. Not going to lie, I must have got pretty far as a kid. Because Jesus.
Well, there goes that life you just got. Like you just started the stage.
Yep. Yeah, I wish I knew how to do any of the cool things.
Maybe down and punch?
I've been trying down and punch.
Up and punch?
Yes, I've tried that too.
There we go.
I don't know what I did different.
I don't know. What
Diagonal
you did.
down. Diagonal down while punch. Oh my gosh, what?
Oh my gosh, what?
It's diagonal down while punch.
Oh, well, there you go.
What's diagonal up? Diagonal up and punch the slappy slaps? It is!
Oh. Good job.
We figured it out.
You get it. You figured it out.
And the cakes have no additional combos.
Nope.
No matter what direction you're holding it in.
No, the kicks are just kicks. Kicks are for kids.
So this is a combo finisher, basically. So it does combo finisher damage.
Yeah.
Well, we figured it out, at least. Weirdest combination, not gonna lie. But hey, if we figured it out. Never gonna use it, but hey, we figured it out.
I bet you it's in the manual.
I bet it is too. But guess what we don't have?
Yeah, we don't have a manual for this. So.
Kick. Kick. He kept being slightly out of my range every time I kicked him. I gotta stretch out my legs slightly.
Wee.
Leg stretch. Okay.
Be job hugging you for a minute.
Okay. Sorry. My leg was cramping. Because I usually sit weirdly Indian style, but not quite fully Indian style.
Crisscross applesauce.
Yeah, basically. I used to hear it be called the Indian style when I was a kid, but it's not even that, because Indian style requires you to have, I think your legs, tucked into each other.
Mm-hmm.
Mine don't. They go on top of each other. Which is probably how I'm so flexible in that area.
Maybe.
My legs are pretty flexible, surprisingly. I do remember one time where I actually put my leg behind my head as a thing for a talent show one time. That was it. That was the talent show I decided to show off with that. Oh, not you again! You don't even get your nose buddy again. Just you pop up 5 times. What the hell?
Good luck.
I'll try.
You got one more life after this.
I know. Come on. I need you to get to a certain spot here. Ow. Alright, we're almost there.
No, you're turning around.
No, get your ass back to the corner so I can beat the shit out of you and end this fight quickly. Get over here, ass. Not this side. This side you're protected by the lack of an invisible wall. No, don't run away. Somehow that encounter ended up with me hitting him, and I'm not entirely sure how. Okay, good.
I was gonna say, you should have just died.
No, because we still got the boss. This. Alright. So let's do a few explanations of what's going on here. First of all, there's Chairface. You can kick him. You can beat the shit out of him. He doesn't even move when you beat the shit out of him. It's fine.
Uh-huh.
But that's not your goal. What is your goal?
Machine?
Yes. I think you gotta take on certain parts of the machine in order. This being the first part.
Danger sign down there.
Yeah, look at the top though. Do you see this? At the top?
Yeah. He's wrote part of his name on it.
He's writing his name on the moon. That was his objective after all.
I know.
Oh, the danger thing. You're right.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Punch the danger sign.
I'm trying to. I gotta get to its level. Chairface will be in the way the entire time throughout this process. Am I still supposed to kick it, or am I done with that part? I'm gonna make sure.
I think, yeah, you're done.
It's gone. Now what do I click? Oh, now this thing for some reason. Okay, next.
Sheriff.
If he fully spells out his name, it's a loss too, by the way.
Yeah, I figured. The A was already there. That's funny. There you go.
Honestly, what do you mean it's still going? Oh, we gotta hit all the things again. Oh, of course.
Back there.
I think we lost. Lose a life every time that happens.
Ah. Okay. This is the final boss.
It should be. Wait,
Keep going up. Yeah, it's the top one first.
it wasn't last time.
Yeah, it was.
No, it wasn't. I just went to the top for. Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh shoot! You're right. It actually was the top one first.
That.
I accidentally went to it first, thinking that's what I should have kicked, but I wasn't even like that. Wasn't even like my intention. Like I thought I was wrong. That's hilarious.
He jump kicked you. What an asshole.
You did. I was wondering why the thing was slightly bent the whole time.
Yeah, you kicked it earlier.
Hilarious. Alright, now round 3. Man, I was too smart for my own self. Alright. Get out of here, Chairface.
Sheriff.
Oh. Victory. You can't continue writing. I think that should be an episode.
It is.
That's 2 levels.
Chapter 11, Trouble with Clowns. We'll see that next time.
I think we're at least halfway through the game now.
Bye, everyone.
Bye. I think that's literally the halfway point of the game.
Jesus. Alright, bye, guys.
Bye.